Welcome, one, and welcome all to another fun, exciting evening featuring myself, Dorix, Blaskatronic, and FSMM as we brave the calamitous world that is also the buggy world and hopefully can overcome the bugs in this mod to advance.
The many bugs that there are, and also let's hope we can overcome Cable One's terrible internet connection, because that wasn't fun last time either. Welcome, everybody. Lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for coming out. Whoop. Gotta terminate that. Yeah, so we really struggled. This is episode 20, by the way. I just pretended the last episode didn't happen. So we don't even really need to talk about it. Let's just move on. Let's pretend last time didn't happen. Let's jump on in and see. I can see lots of lovely people in chat, by the way. I can see Gibu's here, Clyde's here, playing with the bot. It's looking great. Thanks for coming out, guys. Nice to see ya. Did a tiny little bit. Yes, FSM is lovely and she's here too. Did we?
Yeah, it's me.
Did we drop you out of the intro?
No, it's included.
Okay, good. I'm glad. But yes, you are lovely and here as well, and that is good. Thank you for joining us for our weekly Terraria set. Yeah. So what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, I did a little bit of stuff yesterday offline, off stream. I was really worried about how we can kill the Poltergeist, because the Poltergeist is still bugged in this version of Calamity mod. It is a multiplayer bug, and FabSol is not excited about fixing multiplayer bugs, so I think he's pretty much ignoring it for the moment, which is a little bit annoying, but also it's his mod, so he can do whatever the hell he wants, really. He's the only developer on it, as far as I can make out.
Unfortunately, it's not open source, so no one can fix it.
Is not. We can't work on it, which would be really fun. I'd love that, but anyway, so if one player dies, then the Poltergeist thinks everybody is dead and will despawn. So we have to kill it in one without anyone dying, which is going to be really hard with three of us, because he's got a lot more health and does more damage, because there's more people on the server. So this is going to be very challenging indeed. And because of that...
would it... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, please, jump in.
Why not you take this one solo?
I tried that last night, and I died 4 times trying to kill him. He's actually really hard, but I've been thinking about how I can develop my character to try and make it a little bit better. This might be something that we end up doing solo, possibly. The offline version of the server that I have is up for Poltergeist, so I can try it. So if it doesn't work after a couple of attempts, because really this is the only boss we can fight right now. Other than Providence, actually, there's one item we never got from Providence, because we didn't kill Providence in the Hallow, right? We did it in the Underworld, so we got the Aegis, but we didn't get the other item, which I can't even remember what it is. Does that sound familiar to anybody, or not?
Yes.
Right.
I could have sworn we defeated it up in the Hollowed, and then when we tried to do it in Hell, we kept having problems.
Right.
Though.
Might have to take a look and see which one we got and which one we didn't. Maybe we did both, I don't remember.
I thought we did both. Because I thought the Hollowed one was the worm, or like, was its worm incarnation of it.
Yes.
Which took us forever, and we finally did it. And then we went down to the Hollowed, then we went down into Hell, and had some difficulty, but we finally did it.
Yeah, we got rid of all the land, didn't we, and then did it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I can't remember whether we got the other item for Providence. That might be an option. If that's not an option and we can't kill the Poltergeist, I'll try it on, like, on stream solo while you guys just kind of do stuff on this server, and then I'll come back with the item that we need, basically, to try and summon him. Okay, so in the meantime, what I did was I made this spell, which I should have made ages ago. It's called the Gamma Fusillade, and it's really powerful. It's got a very annoying noise, so be ready for this. Get used to that noise. You're going to hear that a lot. But it's like 9,000 DPS, so it's...
What's its mana cost?
2, but it burns my mana bar like so quickly because it fires so fast. So I'm going to be using a lot more mana, but that's okay. I'll just buy more potions. That's all good, isn't it? Okay. Another thing that I did was I created a new world with some Crimson so that we could get some Crimson items, because I think another thing that's really going to help is things like the Worm Scarf, so stuff that gives us flat damage reduction percentage, because I think that's going to be like super important.
Okay.
So one thing I did was I killed the Brain of Cthulhu 3 times to get the Bloody Worm Tooth, which we can combine with the Worm Scarf to make 2 items. Because that's the advantage, we can get 17% damage reduction on the Worm Scarf, and another 15% when we combine it with the Bloody Tooth as well. So that seems like a lot of damage reduction. We might not be able to fit both in our accessory slots, because we've got a lot of really good accessories as well. But I'm thinking that maybe the waifus aren't doing that much. I don't know. It's going to be something that we need to think about anyway.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think the waifus do a lot.
They do.
With this boss, it has so many invincibility frames that as soon as it becomes uninvincible and it's sitting in some waifu stuff, it really hurts the health.
Right. True indeed.
So they kind of have a good AoE. Like they get all these pillars going, so whenever it suddenly can take damage, it takes that damage.
That is true. Okay,
but, I mean,
yeah,
we'll see.
No,
but,
it's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah. Thank you for the mana potions, by the way. That's awesome. The other thing I did, actually, I've got a couple of things for Sid here, possibly. Do you have a sniper rifle, Sid?
Not of that name.
It's actually called a sniper rifle. I don't know if it's any good now. We might have come past it, but there's that. I also got you
like 100 some damage.
The Undertaker as well. So the Undertaker is a very ancient crimson weapon that's kind of crappy, but it can be used to upgrade to the plasma rifle, which I think is a pretty decent range weapon for our tier at the moment. And
I have it, yeah.
Oh, you already have the plasma rifle?
Yep, there it is.
Oh, cool. All right, never mind. I didn't think you were able to make it. Oh, it's a mana item. Wait, what? It's magic?
Is it magic?
Yeah. There's 647 magic damage. 647 magic damage. What?
Wow.
But if you actually use it, it's shit, because the speed is too slow.
Okay. Can we do some weird cooldown gubbins, though?
There really isn't. Unfortunately, this game does not have a lot of stuff like that. Like, it's really not designed to have a weird build to improve something, because there isn't anything that increases firing rate. There's rolls you could get on it to increase like speed. But not every item even is affected by that.
I agree, but there is a global cooldown. So can I fire the rifle and then switch? That's not that slow. The plasma rifle. Okay, yeah. So it is reasonably slow. It's about 4,000 DPS as opposed to 8,000 from the new one, but it's not terrible. I was trying to. What I was thinking is if it was like a really high damage shot that's really slow, could fire it and then switch to a fast weapon, use that while the other one cools down, and then flip back, which I think you can do, but I'm not totally sure actually. Maybe.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. So, do we want? So we've got 3 of these worm teeth. How many worm scarves do we have? Did we? Because they drop from the like. Yeah, we've got loads. We got loads and loads. Yeah, there's a second attack
I have
mode
mine
on
on
it
right
as well.
now. Yeah.
Wait, I gotta try this out. That explosion is 9,000 DPS.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It's slow, but it's, yeah. I wonder, can I, so I'm gonna try that. That's really hard to do. Okay, yeah, the global cooldown thing is really tough. Someone better than me might be able to do it, but it's pretty hard to swap between them and still do anything useful. Okay, anyway. I'm just looking for these worm scarves. Yeah, there we go. Great. So we got 3 of these. So we should be able... Bloody worm scarf. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. So let's grab one of these each, just in case. They may not be that good, but it's a flat 15% damage reduction. The increased melee stats might be actually something not terrible as well, Mike. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll see what they do. 473.
Is it me, or are our chests, like, more empty now? Did someone do some cleaning out?
I did, yes, at some point.
Nice. It's a lot better, so thank you for that.
I went from 476 to 505 damage.
Oh, that's...
So not a ton.
That's not too bad, though, right? Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. You know, it stacks on the DPS bit.
Yeah. Every little helps, right? Just like Tesco.
Mm-hmm. It's really tough to figure out what I need to swap out for it, though.
Yes, and that is something I'm not sure about either. There's a zealous sausage maker. Hello.
Hey.
Hey-oh. Well. Oh, I tell you what, I got something to show you, actually. So, while I was trying to kill the poltergeist, so I think I killed him, or I tried to kill him 4 times, there or thereabouts, but you have to kill 30 poltergeists to get to him. And the poltergeists have a chance of spawning when you kill a normal dungeon mob. So it must have gone through, like, probably 500 mobs or something to actually, like, get all of those. And one of them dropped an item called Yarim's Crystal. Where is it? It's 360 magic damage, which is really high. It uses 100 mana, which is insane. But it says, fires a beam of complete destruction. Only those that are worthy can use this item before Yaron is defeated. So that's the dragon in the jungle. And then it says, it's basically cheating top Kek Lel at the end of it. And I was like, what the hell is this thing? And if I use it, basically it drops a dynamite at the moment for 100 mana, which is kind of crappy. But I looked it up on the Calamity wiki. It has a 1 in 1 million chance of dropping from a mob.
Whoa!
It's actually the rarest item in the game, and I got one, and I nearly deleted it. I didn't know what it was. I was like, "What is this piece of shit?"
I can't believe you delete that.
Nearly.
So
1 in 1 million. So apparently it has a 1 in
damage?
1,000 chance of dropping from the boss, which is crazy, right? I've killed the boss 1,000 times. But it is 1 in 1 million chance of dropping from a random mob, and it happened. It happened last night. So that's pretty cool. But I can't use it yet, so we can't see how good it is. I'm hoping it's super crazy amazing, but who knows? Anyway, alright. Are we nearly ready to start? I think we might be, aren't we? What's everyone
Yeah, I'm
up
just
to?
getting warding on my thing.
Okay, sounds good. You do that. I got the jellyfish necklace as well, which I don't remember seeing, and I seem to remember it's important for something.
I've gotten a lot of those. I feel like
okay.
they should be quick stacking somewhere.
Okay, fine. If it's quick stackable, okay, that's not the right button. There we go. If it's quick stackable, I'll just ditch it somewhere. Doesn't look like it. I'll throw it in the chest. If you've seen them before, then I don't think I've picked one up, but whatever.
I think we've been combining them into whatever items they're needed for.
Okay. That's cool then. Right. Yeah, so I need some health potions. I'm really low on health potions. How are we doing for like potions in general?
I only have 5 supers and 30 graders, but like the supers are way better.
Yeah. I have 18 supers. Supremes even, which I think are even higher than... Is super... It's another tier? I think super is like the tier below or something.
It heals for... The super heals for 200.
Okay. Oh, I can't open chests for some reason. Hello? Oh, laggies. There we go, I'm back.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, it's starting. Oh, fiddle me. Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want as a pirate. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. Thank you very much, Gibi, for the bits. Very kind of you. I noticed your comment before, by the way, about Blastbot shouldn't have a drink. I debated that, but Blastbot is a fun robot, like that link that I sent earlier in chat. He's a fun robot, so he's allowed to drink. I'm here to break stereotypes and drink beer, and I just finished my beer. Cool. So, how do we make these potions? Blastbot never drinks. He does. He does when the stream's down. When the stream's off. When he's on duty at the moment. He can't drink right now. He'll drink later. Okay, so greater healing potions. Alright, do we have a bunch of graters? Somewhere?
I mean, I've got 30.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's so
this
many
is
this
races.
chest right here. There's tons. Yeah.
There's like millions of them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. No one's affected by his intoxication, because otherwise it's going to cause chaos. Chaos in the stream. We can't have chaos. Only controlled chaos is allowed here. Okay. I'm just going to make an absolute crap ton of super healing potions then, and then hopefully we can make supremas from that. Alright, well, there's some waste, but that's not too bad. Does anyone want to make some stims? Because I don't have any stims.
I have 3 of them only.
Okay. What
Do we need to farm some armored cavefish?
Probably. Yeah, it's usually the problem, isn't it? It's usually the issue. Where is... Oh. Wait, what? I'm looking for the unholy essence. I have plenty. Oh, is it a manip? Yeah, here it is. Okay, making a ton of healing potions. Should have a nice stack each at least.
I'll go fishing.
Gone fishing. Sounds good. You guys want to join the red party? You must join for Blaskovia. You want to be joining the party. Where is it? There you are. Oh, I dropped it the wrong way. I will make a throwing on you, on the healings. I'm gonna catch you up. And now if I drop it like this, will you pick it up as you fall? Huh?
Supreme healing potions, yep.
Sweet. Awesome.
Wonderful.
What can you do?
The system works.
What can you do with Blaskoins aside from gambling and buying drinks? Currently,
What else is money worth?
right?
What else would you do?
What else do you want? Should I add an option to buy hookers as well?
How much better can your fucking life get when all you can do with your money is gamble and drink? Like, holy cow!
Isn't that like the dream? That's what I work
You
for.
can pay a mortgage.
Excellent. Smoke weed out of it. I mean, if you have any suggestions for Blastbot, then I do recommend hitting up the Discord, going to the robotics facility, and suggesting whatever you like. And if I like it, I'll put it in. No promises that I'll be able to, but I'll give it a shot. I tried it with the Geeboost thing. We eventually got there. Add taxes. Where is the accuracy? Yeah, you lose blast coins over time just for being in chat. That seems like that's the wrong way around, doesn't it? You
I
guys
wonder, like,
gain points as rewards for coming out and listening to us chumps, watching us fail
Or
at
for
video
just
games.
having IRC always open.
Yeah. This chat is immersion breaking. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got that hardcore Terraria lore that we want to make sure that we're up to date with.
I'm actually surprised. I wonder if anyone's made a mod that's just a gambling mod for Terraria, where there's like a slot machine, you have to put in coins and you can get coins out.
Yeah, they did. It's the Goblin, isn't it? Isn't that the... Feels
You
like
always
it.
lose. Yeah.
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 I'd love to see how much money I've spent on goblins.
Yeah, it's too bad it doesn't, like, total that somewhere.
Yeah.
Just because it would be interesting.
Oh, you know what? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, come on.
Especially if it showed like what else you used your money for. So you could see like the outrageous amount that we just waste on the goblin.
Yeah. Nothing else to spend it on, that's it. I have to keep gambling or you can't afford to buy drinks. Exactly. This is how life works. Okay. So what should I get rid of in terms of artifacts?
I don't know. Maybe let's. We might just need to take a stab at this and see how it goes, and then try to iterate from that.
Yeah, I found something that I can still dash with the Elysian Aegis. So I had the Elysian Aegis and the Asgard's Valor. Asgard's Valor is pretty old now. And it's only like 5 defense and 50 life. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not using it currently.
Yeah.
It upgrades to something better, but I've swapped that out. But like, I still use the Ambersol Ampule.
Yeah.
The Aegis, the Yarm's Insignia, and then Status's Curse, the Seraph Tracers, the Absorber, which does a bunch of defensive stuff, and then that Worm Scarf.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my current loadout.
Yeah, I think that's a really good. That's a good like combination. One thing you might consider is dropping out Stasis's Curse and throwing in the Worm Scarf to reduce damage by 17%. Like, because I mean, I've just with 2 items, I'm now at least 32% damage reduction, just flat, which feels pretty good. And then with all the defense that I have as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, the curse thing gives you the extra minions.
It does. It gives you 3 extra, I think. Right?
Like, I'd rather 3
good.
extra minions and 50% increased minion damage. I'd rather almost swap out a defensive item.
Yeah.
Because now I'm somewhat netting more defense or more. You know what I mean? Like swapping like for like.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah.
I mean, you're right that it does though then increase or decrease your total amount of kind of defense, but like. It won't matter if we die because we can't fight the boss for 10 minutes.
Right, exactly.
But we'll see what happens. Like, if we do this and we end up still dying really quick, well, then yeah, the DPS isn't a problem. Let's just try to live longer. But if we do this and we're doing fine for the boss, but it's dragging on, then we know our DPS isn't quite right. That's what I mean with, like, maybe we should just iterate and kind of see how things go.
I'm up for that. I mean, that does make a lot of sense. I think before we even try the boss, though, I think we need the potions, right? We've got to at least have some stims.
Yes.
So I'm just going to take a quick look at what that situation is like. We definitely need endurance potions, but Sid's working on that, which is great.
Yeah, let me know what I can do to help.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, go get some fish, the armored cave fish.
Oh boy.
Yep, I think that's going to be the best shot. It looks like the endurance potion is the only other thing that we're missing. We should.
Does someone have a fishing outfit or like the fishing gear?
Yeah, I do. Do you not have any?
Okay. No, I don't have a set of fishing gear.
Okay, come to me. Let me see. So, tackle bag, hat, vest, pants, a couple of potions. Do you have the rod as well?
Nope.
Rod. And actually, just take all my bait, but I'd like that back if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll give it all back.
Great, there you go. That should be everything.
Perfect.
Gibu's asking, I'm able to check if the gift has arrived yet. Can't do that quite right now, but I will take a look. Through an extra rainbow suit and a badger suit. These are all for space engineers, I presume. It's very kind of you, Gibu. Thank you so much for sending these on. I really appreciate it, mate. I'm looking forward to just seeing what they are, honestly, because, like I said, I'm kind of out of touch with space engineers recently.
Yeah, it does seem weird for them to go for the whole, like, microtransactions, right? Like, the game did not feel like a microtransaction game.
It didn't really, yeah. But I think, from what Gibu was saying, it's not that they instigated that, they just... That's what people have been doing, right? People have just been trading these items. They just put them in the game as stuff for people to collect. Yeah, there's no microtransactions. You get it from random chance from drops, and then the players are the ones that have caused the kind of economy around it seems.
What drops though? Like what things drop items like that? Like
there's
get rid of
in
like,
the literal sense of the word, there are actual drops in the game now, like with parachutes. They come down as crates randomly, and you can go find them. And
oh.
yeah, it looked really awesome, honestly, on the the update video that I watched. Yeah, drop pods with parachutes.
I don't know. It just something just feels wrong about it.
It does feel a little odd, doesn't it?
It's
Yeah.
so weird with the flavor of the game.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't see how it fits survival mode at all.
Right.
And I don't know. The games get weird when you start introducing economies, you know?
It's so hard to do, yeah. Economies are very challenging in all games, really. Especially if it's driven by the players, because, you know, it seems to me like it's something they didn't really intend for it to be like this. But it's just kind of happened that way, so they're like, okay, I guess we're doing this then.
I mean, like, the question is, do the developers get a cut? Who gets a cut of the stuff?
Steam. It's all... I don't think
like,
the developers get anything, because they're just items to trade through Steam, right? So, yeah. Bones and silver... No, Shiverthorn. Okay, we got Bones and Shiverthorn. And Deathweed. Whoa! I'm out of bottles. What? Alright, we got some. We got some bottles. $69 bottles, boy. Let's see. Titan, Poisson. Right, cool. Alright, I'm gonna be making... Oh, what'd you say, sorry?
I got 7 armored cave fish.
Cool.
I'm fishing some too. Make sure to make these where near that potion thing to maybe double the potions, right?
Yes, I always do, don't worry.
Okay.
Always. Okay, 7 armored cave fish. So we should be able... Where are the endurance potions? Here they are. I've got 12 out of that. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, the not using items doesn't work for when you combine the potions to get the stimulants. It always uses the potions. It's only the like raw materials that have a chance of not being used. She's like, that'd be great.
I've got 4 armored cavefish as of now. I'm still fishing them up.
Cool. I have 22 of all of the other types of potions. So if you can get like, I don't know, 11 or 12 or something, that would be great.
Is it worth using the orbs to...
Yeah, we've used all our orbs, I think. We always use orbs to make endurance potions because that's always what we're limited by. Everything else we can grow. The armored cavefish is always the one that's the hardest to find.
I wonder if if there's like any cheese for the armored cavefish.
Here's another 100 that you've missed in a chest.
Another 100 armored... Oh,
blood
whoa.
orbs.
No, blood orbs. Nice. Okay, sweet. Yeah, because we can make Omega healing potions using the blood orbs, but I don't think it's worth it. I think, like, we'll just drink more healing potions. It's fine. Making the endurance potions always seems more important.
Yeah, how much does the Omega heal?
500. So it's a pretty big chunk.
Yeah, what's the is that only way to make them with blood orbs?
Yes. The Omegas, yes.
I mean, I think that like if we get once we get a healthy amount of stems, those potions are nice just because with the healing cooldown, you can now wait till you hit half health, pop it, and you're back to full.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Versus the other ones, to get the same amount of healing is like 3 minutes.
Right.
If you're healing only a couple hundred at a time with a 60-second cooldown.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe that is something we should look into then.
Should I be using the Bloody Worm Scarf or just the Worm Scarf then? Because the Worm Scarf has 17 instead of 15.
Yeah, the worm scarf
Damage
is
reduction.
better, but the blood scarf can be used as well, right? So I have both right now. Because I'm a squishy
Oh,
mage.
that's what you meant, being able to use both of them. I
Mhm.
see.
I'm just gonna go for one.
Yeah,
for
no,
now.
that's totally fine. Like, whatever you think is best for you, but at least you have the option, right? And it was trivial
Yeah.
to get 3. No, it's a super early boss. The hardest bit was like trying to get the equivalent of the hive cyst to spawn. Because it did not want to spawn. Jumped.
Have you guys seen the iPhone X?
I heard that it was a thing, but I didn't read anything about it. Please do
$1,000
tell.
phone,
Headphone jack?
no headphone jack, $1,000.
Damn.
Guess
$1,000
what?
bucks.
How much size you get for $1,000?
As in screen size or
32
memory?
gigs or
More than 32 gigs.
just 64 then? Or
Yeah, 64 for $1,000.
Holy crap. How are they making the money? Like how? Sorry, not how are they making the money? They're selling the fucking iPhone X. That's how they're making the money. How are they justifying this in any way at all? Like, does it have a good camera? Does it have a great screen?
It has a bezel-less screen, except the front-facing camera has this little black bar that takes up the middle. And they showed a video of someone playing a game, and then that little piece obstructs the video. So I'm trying to, it's hard to describe, but basically the front camera facing bit,
Yeah.
there's a little black area that has that camera, and then on either side of that area is the screen.
Okay.
So the problem is whenever you're watching a video or playing something full screen, it's full screen. So the screen's all the way to the left, all the way to the right, and then this little black thing obscures a chunk of it.
That's insane.
Like, yeah, I'll just pull up a quick little image because it is nuts. Like, why did they think that was a good idea? Like, make the aspect ratio such that it's just a black bar or something.
That's so stupid. I can't stand the iPhone. I really can't.
But wireless charging, and they're following the IQ2 standard or something.
Okay.
So finally, wireless charging is going to take off now because the newest iPhone has it, and work with Android phones too.
That's really good, yeah, because the bloody Nexus 4, which is like 6 years old or something now, like had wireless charging, and I was really excited for it, but then it was virtually impossible to get anything that had it, right?
Yeah, so that's going to really help.
That'll help, yeah. So I just was an idiot, and I just used all of our Titan potions, so I now need Shiverthorn. I've just planted a load, but I gotta wait for it to grow. Which is a little bit annoying. I'm sorry. I was a chump. I'm in the snow biome trying to find more, but
Oh, how'd you accidentally use it?
I was making the other the Titan scale potion, which just gives a bit of extra defense. Honestly, it's not even that good, but it's better than not having it, right? So I was like, yeah, I'll make this, but accidentally used all of the Titan potions to make it because I was busy listening about the iPhone. Wasn't paying attention.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's definitely my fault.
They got rid of there's no buttons either. It's entirely a screen.
Oh, okay.
So because there's no button, there's no Touch ID anymore. So now it's Face ID. So in order to unlock the phone, you have to use your face.
Oh, good.
I mean, as opposed to like a pin. But the problem is with Touch ID, it was really quick, and you didn't have to look at your phone to unlock it.
Yes.
Now you have to hold your phone up to your face and move your face around in a circle.
What? Really?
Yes. So someone's like, this is going to cause a crash. Like, people use their phones when they drive and they're dicks.
Oh.
Now they have to hold the phone up to their face
Oh no,
to do it.
that's made it a lot worse. That has not fixed that problem, has it?
they haven't done like an under the screen fingerprint reader yet.
They did. Apparently, there were reports that the engineers tried to do it and they couldn't figure it out.
That's
They
disappointing.
had
Come
they
on.
had issues with it. Oh, I think eventually the technology will be there to do that. But here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna post in our chat. Come on, Twitch. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god, Clyde! Another 4 of a kind. Good job.
Wow, so many drinks.
Dude,
That's a lot of blast coins.
Clyde is just a like gambling beast at this. Honestly,
Yeah,
he must
let's
have
go
won
to
like
Vegas, buddy.
yeah, must have won 6,000 or something.
Jesus.
But yeah, I can't believe this is taken from their like keynote. Like, why would they demo the fact that their phone fucking blocks part of the screen?
Oh,
Where are you
right.
posting this, Ethan?
It's in Twitch chat.
Oh, Twitch chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, PBS. Yeah, it is. It is kind of weird that they have the screen blocking it, or blocks the screen like that.
Let me take a
Oh,
look.
and it's FireWire or whatever, or Thunderbolt instead of USB-C.
Oh, got
So
you.
they have a laptop now that only has USB-C connectors. So in order to hook your phone to your laptop, you have to use 2 dongles.
Oh, brilliant. There you go, everybody. The
To go from-
iPhone X. I'm showing it on stream. There you go. For $1,000, you too could have a phone from 6 years ago.
So there's still volume rockers then, right? Is that the? Yeah, looks like they still have volume rockers on it.
Yeah, they just don't have any buttons on the front. It's entirely a screen.
Yeah, I don't like how that blocks the video. Why is having a bezel screen that important?
Or they could have done it in a way to where the just top bit was a full black bar.
Hmm.
Or in like full screen mode, they could have made the aspect ratio such it's still like 16:9 with
Right.
this little extra bit. So because they're in other like pictures of it, normally to the left and the right is like the time and the signal and stuff. So like it's a nice little way to put the toasts up there. But when you're playing a full screen video or something, it obscures the video.
Yeah, of course. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
$1,000.
It's just I could never justify spending that amount of money on a phone. I really couldn't. I couldn't justify it for the Pixel, and that was like 600, right? And I was really close, honestly. I was like, I really like the idea of the Pixel, but so yeah, I misspoke before. So it wasn't Clyde's second 4 of a kind. It was his first, but he's got a ton of double pairs. He still made a shit ton of money from the last spot, from what I can make out. Unlucky for Summit. Oh, Gibu got the 4 of the kind. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up. There's a lot going on, fellas. I'm sorry. Well done, Gibu. I see what you mean now about you've recouped your losses from from the drinks. Oh, you both went at the same time. That was what you were discussing. I see. I'm up to date now. Here we go. I'm back in the room. Okay, I'm gonna make it. I can't remember when Shiverthorn like blooms. I think it might be during the day, so I'm just gonna make it day using an item that sometimes doesn't work. Looks like we're good.
I can make it day if you rather.
I already did, so I think this is good. How are the armored cavefish coming along?
I'm at 9.
That's probably enough. So I mean, I only have 11 potions left, actually. So 9 should last us for this, and maybe a bit more of next time. Do you want to chuck me the fishing stuff as well, or do you want to keep it?
Oh
for
yeah,
now?
yeah. You're right. Okay. Bloop.
Ready, so this goes in here. Oh, it's just flicked to nighttime again, so it obviously didn't work, even though I thought it did.
Is your inventory full?
Nope.
The bait doesn't want to transfer.
Try putting it back in your inventory and go again.
Okay. Am I doing something silly? Like, I click it and right click and it just goes right back to my hotbar.
Try taking it off your hotbar then, first.
And when I do that, it pops to the hotbar. Let me put something else there. So
Something weird's going on
No.
now. It could be a desync.
Let me just put it in a chest here.
Okay, it's also now daytime again, so I think the server's having a bit of trouble trying to
Oh,
work
I
out.
clicked the little daytime thing. It was
I
only
see.
4 hours away from being the 4:30 a.m. So
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so thank you for the fish. Good job. Do we have any Shiverthorn? We don't. Oh god, I kind of messed this up, guys. I'm sorry. I messed it up. I made a mess. Maybe there's some Titan potions kicking around. Doesn't look like it. There's plenty of green ones, but they're not the right green ones. Okie dokie. Let's make some endurance potions. Oh, what? Oh no. I ran out of something else this time. What did I run out of this time? Now I have run out of glass and bottles. We've used so many bottles, I can't believe we're out of them. That's hilarious. So...
Popping bottles.
I think there's some where the other blood orbs were.
Yeah, I think I moved half. Maybe that's why it looks like we were out. I don't remember where I put them though. Oh, yeah, it's right there. I did see it. 340. Yeah, we're fine. We got loads. Loads and loads and loads. Cool. So, let's continue with the endurance potions. Might as well make all of them. 17, plenty. That's good. So I have 24 stems. And we also have 10 of each of the other potions except Titan potions because I used them all because I'm an idiot. But I planted a bunch of Shiverthorns, so hopefully next time we'll be able to see them. They will be back. Yar har shivery thorns. Okay.
Do what you like because you're a shivery thorn.
Do what you like because you're a shivery thorn. Blasky, I missed the new emotes. Oh, the Hearthstone ones. I've seen those. Yeah, they're really nice actually. I like them. I'm not sure if they're permanent or not.
Doesn't Amazon own Twitch?
Yep.
I think so.
So is Amazon going to buy Blizzard, or like what's going on with Amazon Blizzard right
I
now?
don't know. I think there's probably just a teamwork thing because they have the whole Overwatch loot crates and stuff like that as well. So I think they're just buddies at the moment because Blizzard's owned by Activision. Yeah.
Yeah, did you see the and now like the Battle.net has Destiny 2 listed in it?
Yes. Yeah, I did. I see about that, which is ridiculous. Sid, you want some potions?
Sure.
There's some stems, and here's some wrath potions, and if you want any others, then feel free to grab them from the chest. Oh wait, no, I've got some Titan scales. Wait. You do want some of these. So, Titan scales, and then I need those from Mike as well. Where you at, buddy? There you are.
I'm at the chest because I was going to grab some of the potions.
Yeah. Cool.
Should I leave all the endurance in here, or should I grab some so we get the double buff effect?
It's up to you. Next time we make stems, we're going to have to get more anyway, I guess. So yeah, why don't we...
I'm just going to grab like 2. Like,
yeah, grab
just 2 rounds of it.
Yeah, and then if we keep dying, then we're not wasting them constantly. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm going to grab Iron Skin and all like the base potions that go into it, like just a couple, so that way our first shot at this, we're going to have the best shot. Oh wait, didn't I let me touch you. Oh no. I'm gonna put the fishing potions in the same chest I did for the other thing.
Okay, yeah, that's a good call. 1 second.
Okay.
Like, I think having an iron skin potion on its own is probably not that worth it anymore, right? Because it's...
I guess it
like
only... I mean, it's by 8. That's like 2 warding things.
I guess. Yeah, I guess it's still worthwhile. It's just like when we have like 160 or whatever, it feels like...
It's a low percentage.
It is.
But if
it's a small bonus.
they're easy to get.
So, yeah, you're right. And given infinite resources, it would be awesome to just, like, well, we'll just use them all. I guess they're just cheap anyway, aren't they? Anyway, regardless. Cool. So, what is next? Oh, healing potions. How? Oh yeah, I gave you guys healing potions, right? I think I'm all potioned up then.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wormholes?
I got one, but with this boss, it does not matter.
What was the question? Sorry.
Wormhole potions.
Yeah, I have 9. But
I only
Mike
have
does
one,
have a
but
point.
this doesn't matter. Yeah.
No, it's true, but it will make it easier to get back, I guess, so that we can go again. But you're right, it will despawn straight away. You can have some of mine. I've got loads. It's better if we split them up. Oh, have you already... Oh, I see, you've already gone. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice. Session have slot output the name of the person in the winnings line. Drop that into Discord, please. Bot suggestions into Discord, because I will definitely forget them and they'll never happen otherwise. But that's a good idea. I like that.
Have we decided? Like, do you know what does drinking do? Do we know?
Nothing
Or is
currently,
this,
but I have a plan for it. I think what I'm going to do is I was toying with the idea of maybe resetting it on a stream by stream basis, and I think I will do that, but only when Blastbot is reliable enough that I don't have to reset Blastbot multiple times during the stream. Which so far so good. We've not had to yet, but I think that I might make it so that your drinks are reset from stream to stream, because then that encourages people to buy more drinks as they go, right? Because otherwise, you know, Gibu has like 40,000 drinks and never has to buy them ever again. I mean, Gibu's awesome, so he'll keep buying them, I'm sure. But then the intention of that, we could do something quite powerful with the drinks if they do keep getting reset. So make it so that your slot winnings are doubled, for instance.
Sydney, I made a elevator.
Yeah, I'm guessing I used the wrong one, huh?
There's one.
Yeah,
this way.
I tried. I don't know how both
no.
of you missed this. I'm standing in the entrance to help facilitate this.
That's the wrong one, isn't it?
Not the one I'm standing at.
Oh, what's this one then? I'm at a different one. I got super confused.
That was made like ages ago. I don't even know. About
Okay.
it.
Yeah, sorry.
But I thought, I'm like, oh, if I stand here, they'll both see this.
I was busy talking about my ideas for the drinks. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
What's Sydney's excuse?
Yeah, Gibu, I know you about this.
I didn't see you waiting there because I went down earlier, so there's no reason for me to see you there.
Oh, I thought I made it there before either of you left the base.
Well, you're further along than I went. I stopped at the first elevator, which you weren't waiting at.
What I meant, Gibu, is that I think that even if you had 40,000 drinks, which were bought fairly, I think you'd still buy more because you like it, and that's awesome, and that's great. But I think most people probably wouldn't. So it was a way to make other people who aren't as awesome as you still continually buy drinks. That was the plan. No, I went that far. I kind of have my money back from the deletion.
Or you know what you could do is unspent drinks somehow contribute some prestige mode, so that way there's still value in having them, but they just don't count as drinks.
Oh,
you know?
I like that.
So
that
it's
is a
just
good idea.
you could just keep track of lifetime drink purchase.
Yeah.
Like maybe include in that the drinks that you buy for other people.
Yes.
And it has some maybe it's just a really small base effect, like, you know, plus 0.1% for luck or something like that. So it's only gonna matter after like an insane amount.
Yes. That's actually a really nice idea. Achievements as well. Yeah, we could do achievements.
Yeah, I don't know why we're turning this into the fucking game.
But it's kind of the point. I love it. It's awesome.
People are just gonna be like idle on Twitch now. Like people will just do a Blastbot stream where you just play with Blastbot.
Yeah.
Don't take my idea from me, Mike, okay? I already have Hex Chat open 24/7 for this very reason.
That's awesome.
See how nice this looks when it's all nice and straight?
Yeah, it makes
it's
us fight
lovely.
the boss so much better too. I'm glad we have it.
Okay,
Yeah,
actually, yeah.
it keeps
So
you from getting an aneurysm, so that helps.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'm not gonna disagree with that one.
right. I do have some tips actually that I picked up from when I was soloing him. So from what I can make out, he does have two main phases. The first phase, he moves really quickly, and basically if you get hit by the hook, you're pretty much dead. It's like really, really crazy damage. But if you can make a tight circle around him and keep him in the same place, you can kill the first phase reasonably easily. The second phase, you need to get further away and basically drop and dash underneath him every time he charges. And it kind of gets reasonably rhythmical. The problem is that he just does so much damage that like you make two mistakes and you're dead. But I think the tight circles to start with for the first phase, and then when he gets into the second phase, then we spread out and we try and pull him from left to right on these beams that we have. And when he charges, drop underneath him and charge towards him. That way you can skip underneath him pretty easily without taking any damage.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see how. I hope this goes well.
I know, me too. It's a really hard fight. Like, don't worry if we mess it up several times.
So do we have a plan B? Because like after 5 of these, it's gonna be not like.
Yeah, well, the plan B, I guess, would be for me to try it off stream. Not off stream, sorry, but like off this server. And just like try it solo, because trying it solo is going to be easier because he's going to have less health and do less damage, but it's still going to wreck, right? It's still going to be very hard.
Yeah. Do you have a sense of how much health he had? I'm interested to see what the scaling is.
I don't remember the number, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been cool to see.
I mean, I guess the wiki will have it.
Clyde's making his money back. Oh, I was glad to hear that your exam went well, by the way, Clyde. I did read that message before we started the stream. That's good stuff, mate. Well
That's
done.
good.
Yeah, well done, mate. Do you have any more exams, or are you done for the term, or how's it looking? Yes. This is a Discord issue. Unfortunately, Mike's camera does just keep freezing.
Yeah, I thought from my end, if I switch channels, sometimes it works. But the problem is, from my end right now, it's fine.
Yeah.
So like, I can't do anything then, except I can try toggling it on my end. Did that work?
That worked. Yeah. I mean, I turned it off
Okay.
and on as well at the same time, so I'm not sure if that was particularly scientific, but it's working now at least, and it will for a few minutes, and then it will break again. So.
If you just tell me in chat, I'll do it when I have a second.
Do you have chat up?
Yeah, I
Okay,
Twitch
great.
chat up.
Yeah, sweet. That's awesome then. Just so I don't have to keep saying it, that'll be awesome. Cool.
Yeah. Give our lazy viewers something to do. I mean, our wonderful viewers.
Wow, brutal. Other than gambling their life away and drinking copious amounts of alcohol.
Man, I want to drink.
Oh, me too. I think I'm gonna get a whiskey actually.
Do we want to get some drinks before we do this fight?
No, let's do it. Let's do the fight first, and then we'll need it to.
Alright. We're gonna play
We'll
drinking
need it
game.
after we fail.
We'll need
If
it when
we- Every time we fight this boss, I'll do a jello shot.
Okay.
You just have jello shots waiting for this?
Welcome to being an adult.
Yeah.
Is that what being adult means?
Oh yeah.
Because I
You
thought that
have
was like
jello
being in
shots
college.
in your
You go
fridge.
jello shots whenever you feel like for arbitrary bets or whatever.
Are those jello shots like still the ones from that party? Like
Yeah.
they
That
can't
party
be
was
good
not that
now,
long.
mate. They're so old.
Jello certainly keeps a week. Wasn't that party last week or was it 2 weeks ago?
Oh,
2 weeks
okay.
ago.
So yeah, they're the fresher ones then, right?
Oh, you thought it was the party from like months ago? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
like from last month.
I'm talking about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, okay. I don't remember drinking jello shots at that party, which is never a good sign, but...
I remember offering him to Eric and he just shook his head. Hey,
See,
boss,
that's
want a
weird. I'd have
Jell-O
thought he'd be
shot?
well up for it, actually.
Maybe, I think he had a drive or something. I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
he
he-
just didn't.
Yeah, he
He
probably,
probably
has...
would if it was just him and his, like, buddies. But maybe it was just a little too much to be, like, doing Jell-O shots with your graduate student. You know, like, maybe that's just too...
I don't think that would be the issue. I don't think Eric would care. I think he's cool enough that he'd just be like, yeah, whatever, I'll do it. Like, he got wasted with you at Farms, right?
Yeah, it was a while ago, though, if you think about it in his career.
That's true. Yeah, he's matured a lot, I guess, since
And,
then.
like, Chris Iacovella was there, too, so, like, it wasn't just us two.
Oh, I see. That's a good
And,
point.
like, Andy Ferguson was there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. For those who don't know, by the way, this is our boss that we're talking about, who's, like, he's an awesome boss. He's really, really cool. And he came to Mike's party that he threw on Labor Day. And
Brought, like, a nice, expensive bottle of rum.
It was port, right? It was a 25-year-old port, I think.
No, it was rum.
Oh, was it? Wait, which? Am I thinking of the other party again? Man, I think I am. Because he brought rum to
Jesus.
one of them.
Blasky.
Oh, no, whatever. He brought port to one of them. Anyway.
Yeah, it was rum that was aged 23 years in Colorado, the Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
In, with, like sugar cane. It's really good. Delicious.
Yeah, it was really tasty.
Comes in a big, like, cardboard tube. You know, it's fancy, like, shit when it comes in a, like, little tube.
Oh, and yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Leski's revealing an underlying addiction to blackouting. I think my memory is just getting fried, honestly. I'm getting old, mate, that's what it is. Getting old and slow.
You didn't get particularly drunk at that party, I'm trying to remember now.
At Labor Day?
Yeah.
I didn't get that drunk, no. Oh, I mean, I was merry, but wasn't that bad. Okay. Well.
Have you gotten into BoJack Horseman?
Oh, I've not. I've still not watched it yet.
Okay.
It is definitely on my list.
Alright, cool. The new season's out, so that's why I was asking.
Oh, yeah, you watched it all in a day, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I hear it's super good, so
Yeah, it is. It's the punchiest they've done yet.
that's cool. Oh, not Reaver. I don't want the Reaver armor. I was gonna flip back to Tarragon.
You know, I was thinking about that too.
Just because
it's like
yeah.
2 defense different or something. I don't know what the benefits are.
I think it's a
don't
bit.
remember.
Yeah. I think it's a bit less defense. Sorry, a bit more defense. This one that we're currently in, but it has like extra health and a bunch of stuff that I think might actually be useful. I don't know where it is though. I thought I put it on a Tarragon? Here maybe? Okay, I found one set. I don't know where the others are though.
Yeah, I have 7 less defense with it.
244, 251. Yeah, 7 less defense. But you get like an extra 50 health, right?
Yeah, and health regen.
And
too,
5%
so, like,
increased damage reduction, which I think the other one doesn't.
It's not clear it's uniquely better.
Yeah, I think the blood flare gives more damage and this gives more defense is what I reckon is going on.
Oh man,
Is it?
why am I still able to double tap down? Or is that the Aegis?
Yeah, that's the Aegis. Did you get rid of your Aegis?
Okay. No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah,
For
I'd
some
keep
reason,
that
I
one.
thought it was I thought it was the armor set, so that's why I was confused.
Oh, Gibu's been working on achievements. Sounds good, Gibu. I'll take a look after the stream, and then maybe we can get working on implementing these. Okay,
here we go, here we
showtime,
go.
everyone.
Buff, buff.
Small tight circles if we can. Keep him not moving very much. Remember to run if you need to.
What?
Well, he's not yet despawned. He might just disappear though in a moment. Man, this
I feel like
absolutely
that's the problem.
eats mana.
It still hasn't despawned yet. It's a good sign, but it could despawn at any moment.
And it might just despawn on death, right? Like, it's done that before now. Which is super, super annoying. I can't believe how many mana potions I'm going through doing this. It's ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. Wait, did you die again the second time?
Yeah, I spawned back and died instantly.
Okay.
Although I really don't think it was gonna work. I feel like we would have been
Yeah.
really disappointed.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you get insta-killed the first time by the hook?
No, it was a shot. Man, this sucks so many mana potions. Can I do anything with the mana flower yet? I keep feeling like I'm nearly at the point where I can. Ethereal. See, I really want this item. Draydon's Forge, obviously. I don't think I can afford to use the mana flower as well. I've already got like some subpar accessories in.
Are you using the yo-yo back, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Because that should add a lot of damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. But the issue is, again, it's not like the DPS is our problem with the boss.
Yeah. It's really survivability. Like, we should all max out on survivability, I think. Damage will happen.
Especially with all the axes and waifus, like...
Yeah. Also, are you in Tarragon now, Dorix?
Yeah.
And FSM Imp, are you not?
I am not. Which means I will have
Yes, you've got the
more
ag.
enemies at me. Yeah,
That's it.
I'll
So
have the aggro. Okay.
switch to Tarragon. That probably didn't help because it did look like he was just attacking you.
Yeah, I'll just find
I'm gonna
armor
teleport back
instead.
home to, or I guess I need to kill myself because my stress is so high that it's too much.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, my
I guess
stress is
it's
gonna...
slowly decreasing. Let me just teleport home. I need to do a demo, so let me go do
Okay.
that.
I think if I get out of... I've got my item that reduces stress. So I think, wait, it's about to turn daytime as well, so I'll just chill out here for a little bit. The elemental axes should still kill dungeon mobs, so... There's a brainstorm party in Discord. Sounds good, guys. Keep it up. Winner, winner, something, something. That sounds funny. Oh, do we have the bubble gun?
The bubble gun. Maybe.
Yeah. Like there's and it's like effervescer, I think is the name of the effervescence. Yeah, which uses the bubble gun, which I'm pretty sure we have. And there's I don't know what the xenopopper is though. Yeah, we need that as well. What's this? I'm gonna look that up. Calamity mod. Xenopopper. Effervescence. Xenopopper. Hard mode post golem gun. Dropped by the Martian Saucer during the Martian Madness event. Oh, okay, got this again then.
Did my is my camera working?
Yeah, looking good.
Okay.
That could be another thing we could do if we are really struggling with this boss. We could do the Martian Madness event.
How do you spawn it?
Let the sorcerer escape.
Is there not a way to spawn it with an item?
Oh man, this is an this was an alcoholic one.
Oh, that was one of the strong ones, was it?
Yeah. Is there anything against the like Twitch terms and conditions about like drinking and doing drugs on stream?
I wonder about drugs. I think drinking's fine.
Yeah, I think if it's legal, it's okay. I don't know how that
What if
varies
it's
from
legal
state
in
to
the
state.
state? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know how that varies
or
from state to
country.
state.
Oh man, and I got fucking Jello on my white shirt.
Oh no.
I guess the shirt's coming off. No,
Hey-oh! They might have an issue with that.
I'm not allowed.
I'm trying to think about I think you can't show nipples. I think it's what Twitch does.
Hey,
It's
Joey,
just,
get the
it's just a
duct tape.
nipple bar.
Sit there like that, you'll be fine. Gibi thought he saw someone doing drugs on the main page of Twitch. Oh, really? That doesn't sound good.
What type of drugs? Fun
Yeah.
drugs or mad drugs?
Use tape.
Yes, exactly. I've never done tape because I'm a man and I'm privileged enough to show my nipples in public. But yeah, I know about the tape thing. That was really funny. Someone did a whole ad campaign where they just photoshopped men's nipples onto women. It was okay because they're male nipples.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same, right? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why is this a rule?
What about vaping? Does Twitch frown on vaping?
They have to. They have to be like, you know what? Male nipples, we'll draw the line there, and also vaping. That seems like a good place.
Yeah. God forbid someone vapes. Like I don't get all the vape hate.
Oh, what's just happened here? That was weird. Boop hoot. Clyde says Twitch fans want smoking. Another streamer I like had a hard time getting partnered because he smokes. Don't know about vaping. Doric's broke again. Yeah, he did.
Alright. Reboot. Beep boop.
Beep boop.
If there's some API for the desktop client that just lets me enable disable if I hear something would be sick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting them to roll the video chat out reasonably soon to everybody, and then it will probably be fixed, right? Although I haven't looked up to see if other people have this problem, honestly. Beep boop, trigger BB. I have to think of a way of like storing these achievements.
What about in the database?
Yeah, it's gonna get big if if every person has all the achievements that they have, especially as we add more achievements. So I'm wondering if it makes more sense to make a new database with the achievements and then just append the names as they get them. Is that less memory or not? It's probably the same, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know.
Well, they're the size of the database. What are you caring about with the size?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about too.
We don't really need to care about it now, but I was thinking more in general, like we have like 100 achievements and 1,000 viewers. Like
it still ends up being nothing. Like from the database that Mike and I have for like our different projects and stuff. I think 50 megabytes for 20,000 rows. or something ridiculous, so
What
it
are you-
shouldn't be much of a problem.
What are you using for the database?
Postgres.
Postgres, okay.
Which is even heavier than whatever you're using. I'm
Right,
sure.
right. Because I mean, from what I can make out, TinyDB is basically it's a text file with the dictionary in it, and then it just reads and it just parses the text file.
It might be a little bit more of an issue if it's just using a text file.
Yeah, because I can go in, I can modify stuff and change things manually and all sorts. So
Yeah.
it's not
it's
the
not.
most efficient, but it's pretty fast, so it does the job.
Yeah, I mean, you can experiment with different database backends too, but certainly something like Postgres will scale better.
Yeah. It's by drink, Clyde, I think.
I think it's by drinks.
Is it? Oh, maybe it is. Why is it not working for Clyde then?
Is anything working on it? Yeah.
Ask Gibu, he knows. Yeah, there you go. It's by drink.
I could have sworn I had it by a drink.
Drink to buy. Buy drinks.
So we've had our third traveling merchant so far, which is outrageous because we go games without it.
Yeah. Have we got any celestial magnets yet?
Nope.
That's ridiculous. They needed that like so early on in the game compared to where we are now. Oh man, this gotta kill so many of these bloody things. This takes a million years. My stress is gone though. I'm de-stressed.
That's good. I'm on my way back.
Okay.
I do like how the traveling merchant's hat's called the peddler's hat.
Yeah.
Is there, what else can we do? Is there anything we can do? Just try to farm the Martian event by hanging out in the 2/3 of the map or out a third of the map?
Yeah, we can do that, and we can do Providence.
I thought we already beat Providence in both forms.
I don't think we've done it twice. I really don't.
Is Providence different depending where you summon it?
I don't think so. It just drops different stuff.
Maybe I'm confusing it then with some other.
Yeah,
25.
we never got the Elysian wings. Which are used to make the Elysian traces, which are the next one up from the Seraph traces. It does need Draden's Forge though, so it's not like super important that we get that, I guess.
And are those wings 100% drop?
Yes, if she dies in the Hallow.
Oh, it's where she dies, not where she summoned.
Yes. I thought it was where she spawned, but it wasn't. That was not true.
And I guess get ready to spawn in, Sydney, when we summon the...
What are you saying, Gibu? Celtics would be fun, but yet another challenge programmatically, also not in keeping for this particular stream. Wait, what? What do you mean? Saying we're a bunch of alcoholics? What's that all about?
Man, there's some item I used to wear that I'm not wearing. Defense from confusion.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
I used to have immunity to confusion.
I noticed that as well. Yeah, it's really annoying.
Maybe it's Asgard's Valor. I don't know.
Yes, I think so.
Ambrosio one.
I think it's Asgard's Valor, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Asgard's Valor.
Oh man, this boss takes so long to spawn as well. Like, after we've killed it once, we can just buy, like, 1,000,000 spawning items, and then we can just farm it until we know how to do it properly. But we have to kill it once before that happens.
Do we have any Zerg potions? Like, should we just turn that on and off?
Actually, I was thinking about that. Because the mobs drop, like, health and mana and stuff, right? So that might actually help. Might be, like, additional healing.
And maybe make the server, like, lag out. I meant it more for just to get the boss to summon faster and then disable it.
Like, all of those things. So, yeah, let's do it. I don't think we have any, but go make some. I'll keep farming him, like, casually.
Alright. Well, Sydney's already back home.
I can make them, yeah.
So, what should... like, are you guys basically ready to go when he spawns? Because it's got to be close now. Okay, you're just going to teleport straight to me and then go for it. Because, like, if you want, you could leave the server. That might work as well, right? Like...
Yeah, I had every intention of
fighting
it again.
Okay, great.
But I'm in favor of doing a... If you want to try soloing it now that you got everything. I think I'll do that, yeah.
You'll do what, sorry? You're gonna...
I'll leave. I'll leave.
Oh, not right now. You don't have to right now, mate. Just, like, when it spawns. Although, mate...
Is it too late when it spawns? Like,
I don't know,
surely
maybe.
It won't drop health after you leave.
Well, I mean, Sid's here too, though, right?
Not for long.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do it on my own then. We'll do it live.
I mean, it depends. What do you want to do?
I mean, I can try.
Or...
Why not? And the other world doesn't have a doesn't have as nice a setup for the arena, honestly. I kind of rushed it, so I can believe that this would be better. Okay, I guess.
And you've got all the stems.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't, but they're on my character now, right? So that doesn't matter which world I do it on.
Oh, I thought you said you were out of stems at the start of the stream. I didn't think about the fact you might have been using the last one. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I just did another Dello shot. I don't know why.
Is it in anticipation for me about to die? I think it probably is. Man,
It's a victory shot.
Oh, a victory shot, I see. I tell you what, I must have killed more than 30 of these bloody things now. Surely. Where you at, Poltergast? Where you at?
Like, Polter dick.
Polter twat, yeah.
Hey, you did it! You came up with a good one, Mike. We're low on death druid, by the way, so I have to plant more of it.
Okay, that's fine.
Man, these are incredible achievement ideas, boys.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering, I'm like, man, the Discord's really blowing up.
Hashtag Polter twat. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. You do have to take a drink every time you forget to clip something. Is that how this is going to work? Oh, come on, you biatch.
So is the plan for us to all stay and fight him again, or no?
No, I think Mike's gone. So
I got off.
yeah, he's off. He's disappeared. So it looks like it's just me.
I should disappear as well then.
Once you give him the Zerg potions.
Bye.
Which can't, because they don't have Deathweed. Oh, there's a Deathweed!
I mean, I think it's got to be nearly about to spawn, honestly, because it's only 30 to spawn him, and we must have done 30 by now. I don't know if you have to be off the server before it spawns or if it scales. I think it scales, right? Like if you leave, it should be okay.
Depends. I guess if it leaves, I mean, we'll find out. I just have a feeling logging off might despawn it as well.
Oh yeah, that would be sad.
So I think if you're on the server and the thing spawns, do not leave the server.
Yeah. Okay. It's got to be soon. So are you ready?
Big fast.
You ready to like? I don't need the Zerg potion. We'll take the Zerg potion if this doesn't work, right? So we'll just have a standard one where I try and solo it normally, and then if that doesn't work, then we can use a Zerg potion to rush through the next lot, I think. Oh man, come on. I've killed 6 since I started counting, which was after I'd been doing this for half an hour, so... Come on, you spawn! I don't even think it's like a percentage thing. I think it's actually a stock, like 30 is enough to spawn it.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, thank you.
There it is.
That's like an airdrop. That was awesome.
Yep. So what you could also do is wait till after it spawns and both jump block in.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
I'm not sure if the game has anything for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it scales dynamically.
Well, I mean, we see the health bar, so we'll see.
Well, can we look it up? Like, because you guys could maybe look it up and see like how it works in vanilla. Like scaling of bosses. Maybe we can cheese this. Yeah, maybe I can summon the super easy one and you guys just come in and murk it. Oh, come on, this is getting ridiculous now.
It looks like it just only health scales, and
is it dynamic?
I'm trying to see where it does its calculation. So far, that I haven't found anyone talking about when it does its calculation.
Right. I hope this is worth it, honestly. That's why I just like immediately die and fuck it up anyway, and this has been a complete waste of time. I can see that happening.
Maybe we should prepare for that. Prepare for the very likely outcome that this is going to be worthless.
It is extremely likely, yes. Everybody mentally prepare for a completely wasted evening.
There you go, the classic Squid 2, Squid 2, Squid 1, Squid 2 roll.
Oh, there we go. Squiddies. Everyone likes the squiddies. I really just want to pop the Zerg potion, but I should be patient. I should just be patient. Because didn't we spawn him like 4 times when we were here farming?
Yeah.
Just with like one
so
Zerg
weird.
potion.
He was.
That was another Phantoplasm or whatever it's called. Phantogen.
Oh, Defender's Forge is another portable chest thing that you get from the tavern keep. So it's like a piggy and safe.
Oh, nice.
So it's the third item you can use to store a bunch of shit.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Yeah. It's only 75 hero coins or whatever.
Oh, got bot crash. The bot's crashed.
I did it.
Oh, I think it was Postdoc. Welcome to the stream, Postdoc. Postdoc jumped in with a slot so quickly that the bot didn't actually register that Postdoc was a person on the stream and therefore couldn't find the points and crashed. So, sorry about that. Let me just give that a cheeky reboot, but welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Yep, Postdoc gets one Blaskbot kill. Maybe that should be a
achievement,
an achievement as well.
Yeah, a lot of these are gonna have to be manually assigned. That's fine, because then you could do like a bang achievements and get to show off your achievements.
That's true. Yeah, you're gonna need to give it a little bit of time, Postdoc, before you run the slot machine. I'm afraid. You earn points at one per minute. So you would expect that certainly within a few minutes it should tell you. You are a pirate. No, he's not a pirate. No, you're welcome to the Blast Force. Thank you. That was a mess. Thank you very much, Postdoc. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. This fucker's still not spawned, you know. Also, what you were Postdoc in? Us Postdocs, we Postdocs, I should say. Ghast, it's here. Oh, he's finally spawned. The bastard's here. Oh god, he's pinned me down! Oh no, this is so bad. This is the worst.
Boy.
This is the fucking worst. Oh, and I just drank the Zerg potion. Fuck, because I hit B.
Oh man, this is going great.
This is a right fucking mess. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, beep boop. System's failing. System's failing. Oh no. Having a horrible time. I hate everything. I need to heal, but cannot. What
am I listening to?
Give me health. Give me health. Just do 4 seconds. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, there's just so many blue things bouncing around. Oh no, I'm about to die. It's over. It's nearly over. Why did I have Zerg potions in my inventory? This was such a bad idea.
Alright, I'm gonna spawn in. Let's just see if the health goes up.
Oh, dead.
Alright.
That was a disaster. After all that time, that couldn't have gone worse. Are you kidding me? I got into half health though.
It's not bad.
What a complete nightmare. Oh dear. Alright, come back in guys. Let's just do a Zerg potion and we'll just farm him a bunch of times. I think I might be able to solo him, so regardless of whether we can do it on stream or not, I should be able to do it off stream on a solo world, so.
Well, this would be a great time to just pivot into the new Factorio version that's been released.
How
is Factorio doing, Sydney? I know you're pretty involved.
Yeah, it's Factorio. Like, what do you want to know about it?
Like, what's currently goings on in the Factorio world? How's the nuclear patch?
So the current version, I think, is 0.15.35. I think now they've reached stable version for 0.015. Um, that's the one with the nuclear update, and also redid a bunch of science, allowed for infinite science, allowed for the game to last longer than the rocket launch.
Oh yeah, I remember the science rework.
Yep. Also was the blueprint one too, so all of the blueprinting stuff lasts between different worlds that you go on, and you can share them with other people. That caused so many desyncs, it was ridiculous. Then trying to think of what else was big with it. Up and coming is the 0.16 release, which will have improvements on game load time and general game improvements, like the belt optimizations are being redone, as well as a lot of stuff. So you should probably get like a 20% increase on like mega bases.
I love all the micro optimizations at the time.
You would really enjoy reading the Friday Factorio facts, Mike, because it goes in depth of like.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're
all
talking.
the
I used to read all of them because I love the optimization stuff that they would talk about.
Yeah, I think it was the one, not last one, but the one before. They talked about decreasing the compile time from like 5 minutes down to a minute, from like removing a different library that was programmed in the most like overdone programming way ever. Like if you're trying to do a distance formula, it instead allows the distance formula in any dimension, but that requires it to like compile in like this massive tree. So they're able to like decrease compile times by removing libraries, as well as like using RAM disks, because SSDs die too quickly with all the writes and stuff. It's pretty interesting what they have going on.
Well,
All right, there we go.
it's a lot faster this way. I feel like he's moving way quicker than he was when I was just fighting him, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. I got to bug out. Oh, I died. Shit, sorry. My
Well,
bad.
hasn't despawned yet. Oh, there we go.
The way Clyde's like, time to stop. Sounds like an achievement to me.
Beard brother, I like it. I like it, Clyde.
I was really confused why the game wasn't letting me, why it wasn't showing me like how to switch teams. It's because I wasn't on the actual map. Oh, we have once again another traveling merchant.
Oh, good.
Oh, and he's got a diamond ring.
Aw.
2 platinum.
I think it adds like 2 pixels to your character.
All right, let's fight the other thing in the Hallowed. Like, fuck this.
Yeah, let's do something.
Okay. I mean, I just got back. I was like, I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna keep doing it. But yeah, we can do something else. Do we know if pets kill the alien saucer?
I don't think so.
I seem to remember reading that they don't. But
I think the alien saucer is like an animal in
yeah,
terms of the way it classifies it as an NPC.
I will check the achievements on Discord Gibu, but not,
Oh, there's a
not
ton.
while I'm streaming. I'm looking forward to them. $15 match. It's time to go back to more slot machine, Clyde. So do we have the stuff to spawn Providence?
I do not know. I was just getting rid of this pillar that's in the
Right.
hallowed that's going to be annoying.
Okay. Oh, we can buy him. You're right. Absolutely. Otherworldly voices linger around you. I wonder
Was
if
that the
there's a
last pillar? No, there's one more.
potion works for the Martian. Let's find out.
I doubt it.
Me
but
too. But you never know. You never
Just try not to
can
kill it.
tell. I need to get into space as well. Space.
Rip server. You pop the third potion?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell.
I'm still getting 60 FPS actually.
It has like little lag bits. It feels like.
Oh, there's this. He's here. No, wait,
Oh,
it's not
do
the
not
scout.
kill it.
It's one of the other ones. It's the one that
Probe
drops the
would
million
be-
conduit pieces.
Yeah, which I'm 99% sure don't do anything. Like,
Yeah, they're just
cool,
cosmetic.
like, yeah. Just too bad. I was hoping for some crazy
Yeah,
end game.
like Martian loots.
Boy, what do you guys have you guys heard about PewDiePie's little latest gaffe?
No. What's happened now?
I have, yeah.
Do we want to bring this like drama potentially into our stream?
Do it. It's great.
He basically, while streaming, dropped like the N bomb.
Oh dear.
Wait, you're
And,
missing
like-
the best part of it, though.
And in like a totally unexcusable context
Oh really?
too. Like he was
Well,
calling
there's
someone that
never
as they
a
were-
non.
I know, but
Yeah.
like
It's not
Yeah,
like you're singing a song and then you just carried on with the lyrics.
Right.
It's
It's
actually
way
it was
different.
used in an offensive manner.
yeah.
He's just a tit, isn't he?
So the better part about that though is the game he was playing, the developers said like we're done with this shit of him being able to get away with it. So they filed the DMAC takedown notice.
Oh, DMCA, nice.
Yeah. Which I mean is not what they're used for.
No, but
Like
yeah.
so they're getting flack for that because like well yes PewDiePie is a piece of shit. Still like you can't
That is
use
abuse.
copyright law
Yeah,
to like you
right.
can say like they violated your terms or whatever, but you don't go through because their copyright is free for everyone is able to make games from it. That's what they publicly say. You can't say without warning the person that no longer are you able to do it.
Yeah, but a DMCA isn't punitive.
It can take your channel down.
If Twitch wants to. I know, I'm just saying that, like, I think DMCA is stupid.
Oh,
but,
it is. It's
like,
ridiculous.
The reality of it is, whenever you're using somebody else's thing, they don't grant you a perpetual license to do whatever you want. So, I guarantee you, in their little terms and conditions, they have the change may change without notice at any time. Like, if someone wants to say a condition of using this work is to not use racial slurs, they can. Like, that's, like, why not? Things are really loosey-goosey when it comes to that kind of, like, stuff. It's not the same as a contract.
Yeah. So, what are you up to, Dorix? Are we... Should we do the
Fighting
main wars?
Providence, I believe, right?
Yeah, we should do Providence. Yeah, okay, let's go home. I'm not going to do the pillar. Let's just do Providence instead.
Okay. I was just hanging out in space while you were out in space.
Yeah, I got bored,
platinum.
honestly. I want to kill a boss, so let's do a boss.
Alright.
Oh, I'm gonna... Do you already have the summon?
No, I didn't buy it. Do you want me to?
Yeah, would you mind? Because I'm gonna... my stress is really high, so I'm just gonna let it sat down a little. It's still going up. What is happening here? I'm near a campfire and an NPC, and it's the Dryad, and there's a peace candle, and I'm holding my Lunic Eye, and it's going down by 2 per tick. Way.
Did you take your vitamins?
I did not. Maybe I needed to.
Oh, so was it not Pug BG thing or whatever, the DMCA? It sounds like it was a different developer that did the DMCA thing.
Oh, okay.
To try to retaliate against PewDiePie.
That's even worse then, actually, really.
Yeah.
Right? Like...
Because, that's even more, because now the DMCA is you have the ability to use our copyright unless you make some sort of comment tangentially related to, like, I think that gets a little bit too far.
Yeah. I don't know. It's ridiculous. He gets away with an absolute ton, and he has so much money, and is like, I don't know. He's just not.
And people just love him, and he's a terrible person. So
yeah, he's just not a nice person. That's the problem I have with it, I guess.
So where are we doing the Providence?
I figured over here in the Hollowed.
Yeah, it's got to be the Hallow. I really don't understand why my stress is just constantly going up still.
Mine's mine's going down.
Yeah, mine should be, but it's not. I don't know if something's glitched or what.
Come over here. Try coming over here. There's a lot of sunflowers.
So I know the things that reduce it, and I built a little place for that. I built a little stress chamber.
Is it decreasing for you, Sydney, over here?
I have no stress. I'm so chilled.
Yeah, mine's constant right now. I don't know. Whatever. Let's
You don't have like a debuff, do you? Maybe.
I don't see it, but maybe I'll just like log out and log in again. Actually, that'll be a good one.
Poor postdoc. I wish I could give coin.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
like
sorry.
maybe when you start, you get like a little bonus bit, because like basically what happens now is we've all been in the stream for so long, we have all the money, but like when anyone new joins, sees all the fun we're having, they basically can't participate for like half an hour.
They can't enjoy the fun. You have to watch for 10 minutes to have a go on the slot machine.
Maybe like after the first 10 minutes, you get like maybe there's like a one-time bonus you get or something. I don't know.
He seems
that's
fine
fine
with it.
too. That's cool. I don't.
That's good.
You might overestimate how much I give as well.
Okay,
All right.
let's go.
I only got one more Jello shot left, so after this boss.
All right. Let's go then. I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh no, I'm not ready. I've still got Zerg potions in my inventory. I need to get rid of these bloody things.
Oh my god. You remember when we had a whole I'm ready spawn thing? You know, we gotta be careful with the I'm readies.
I'm ready. You guys, what are you guys even doing? You're just fucking about 1,000 feet away, jumping through portals. We need to go to the Hallow. Come on.
This is the Hallow.
Wait, doesn't it have to be
What are you
underground? I thought it had to be
talking about?
underground.
I don't. That's not the Hallow. That's underground Hallow.
Right, one of those words is Hallow, though, mate. So it's 2 biomes in 1. That is a thing in this game.
How can you blame us for having to read your mind that we around?
I didn't. I assumed, like I'd done, that you'd read about it. That was my mistake, clearly.
You were even over here with us dicking about before you logged out. So
Because
we didn't know any better.
Yeah, because you were saying that you were like getting stressed. I was on the stress problem.
Oh.
Which is
I have
actually
no
going
stress.
down now, even though it's now nighttime, so it should be going up. So I don't know what the bloody hell's going on with this stupid thing. Make it day. Here we go.
You should just kill yourself.
I know, honestly.
Yes, it would stop the stress.
Yeah, it's just.
Okay, are we
All
Just
right.
kill
It's
yourself.
time
Should
to
I
go
pop it, or-
underground.
Well, I
Here we
mean,
go.
try it.
Or are we underground now?
Try
Okay,
it. Try
so
it
pop
here.
it.
Try it here. Let's see. Let's try it here. Let's go. Okay, you threw that at me. Was that deliberate?
No.
No.
Well, the one click didn't work, so the other click didn't work either.
Okay.
But I have another one anyways. So you,
Alright,
you,
let's
you get to try it now.
Okay, it isn't working, and
forward
if
with
it's now nighttime. It might have to be day. I don't remember. I should just look it up, I guess.
Yeah, see, Mike and I just assumed you would have read about it like we did, and you would know whether or not it can be done during the day.
You see, what I was looking for was
Absolutely barbaric.
I was looking for you guys to, you know, fucking contribute in some way and actually give me a bit of help with this, but that's fine. It can only be something during the day. Make it day, please.
All right. It's day.
Right, it's worked. So, yeah, you can do it on above ground,
The
it
color
looks
of the
like.
screen looks so weird.
Okay. Oh, there you are.
Oh, are you guys fighting it?
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Whatever happened to the underground thing? I've been building.
I've literally said about 40 times, she spawned, let's go, let's do it, and you were just going, I'm going underground! I've got it, guys, don't worry!
Did anyone in stream hear Blasky say it spawned?
I
Well,
just knew it
Sid's
spawned
here,
'cause I
so-
was here. So.
If it's too high, we can't kill it. Right? There's no health bar if it's that high.
I don't know. I think it's just because it was going out of range, honestly, but I really don't have any health. I'm dead.
Yeah, I think I was getting burned pretty bad, so
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't put on my anti-burn thing again.
I think that's what happened. Clyde reckons, I'm personally of the opinion that individual words shouldn't matter, especially vulgarities. The insults that hold the power, in my opinion, are the ones that are intelligently formed without a reliance on profanity. I agree. He said, but I understand the history of that word and why people feel the way they do. I agree to a certain extent, but I think that there is some exception that needs to be made when you are someone as popular and a role model, although I use the term extremely loosely in the case of PewDiePie, but it's obvious that he is incredibly popular and a lot of people want to be like him and in some way look up to him. And I think that when that happens, you have a certain responsibility that comes with that to behave in a way that's appropriate. That's my opinion. Regardless of whether you think the thing is offensive or not, that's not something that someone should be saying, especially in front of a bunch of 10-year-olds, like Yubu kind of alluded to.
I think it's really ignorant, though, to say the N-word doesn't have any power, and it's just a word.
No, that's not what Clyde's saying. That's not what he said.
Individual words shouldn't matter, especially vulgarities.
Yeah, followed by, I understand the history of that word and why people feel the way they do. Which is making an exception for that word, I believe.
Alright, got it.
Good job.
I didn't die once.
Well, lucky for
Hashtag.
you. If you'd have been here for most of the
Lucky?
fight, then maybe
What do
you would have
mean?
done.
I was there for more of the fight.
You were there for less than half.
Oh, I call shenanigans. Someone on stream can back me up on that one. Like, we've got video evidence of this. I think I came in
Wait,
before
are
the
you
boss
guys
got
fighting the
out.
boss right now? Wait, what? I thought we were doing it underground. Mate, he's nearly dead. Of course we're doing it above ground.
No. One of his little guardian buddies is still alive. Okay, he's dead now.
Okay, well, we got the Elysian
Upgrade
wings,
those wings. Yeah.
which is awesome.
Audi.
Yeah, indeedy. Indeedy doody. Do we get an ancient manipulator again? I'm sure I saw that. No, molten amputator is what I got. Sounds... Ooh! Oh wow. It's like a super boomerang. That's cool. I like that.
What's the rune of Ghast again?
Purge Guzzler. That's pretty good DPS, actually. It doesn't use a ton of mana either.
You are a pirate postdoc. Don't worry. We're all part of the same happy family. And that's what matters. Oh man. Okay, so we got that one. So there's the Martian invasion and this bloody poltergeist boss. There are options. They don't look good. What we doing?
I'm checking out the wings.
They're pretty cool, I think.
So what is the rune of Ghast thing that we get from that?
You are a pirate. Thank you very much for the bits, Gabo. Very kind of you, mate.
Are they better wings, though?
They're probably better than the Seraph Tracers. But they don't have all the speed bonus that we get with the Seraph Tracers.
Yeah.
And we don't get to walk on lava. Being a pirate is a right thing. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. Thank you very much for the bits, postdoc. Very kind. Did you answer, by the way, before when I asked what your postdoc was in? Is it in... I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I was just gonna like guess a subject out of all of the subjects in the universe. Why not? You are a parrot.
I think that was their response, basically.
Yeah. I missed that. Sorry. Okay, so is it Martian invasion or bust? All of them. Every single one. At once. Good. That's the best way. Oh, I don't... No, it was a different one. We're okay. I was going to say, I don't believe it. I think I just accidentally killed the
No, please don't even. If
It
you
was
do,
the other one.
I don't want to hear it. If you do,
Yeah.
if it does happen, please don't report it. Like, don't.
Okay, I won't. You'll never
No
know.
one's gonna want to know. You know, that goes for everyone. Like, no one wants to.
I did just see it on stream, but still, no
It's
one
not
wants to.
that isn't the right one. Don't worry. That's the chump saucer. That was why I was like,
The
but
Chaucer.
it's your massive toss bang, but it wasn't. What a bell end.
So all the fake names in the Toast of London, are those like references to things, or are they just fucking ridiculous?
They're just ridiculous names, I think. I mean, they might be
I didn't know if
references
there's
to
some
like
more Britishisms in it or something.
there are a few Britishisms. Like they made quite a few political jokes actually, which I was quite surprised about.
I do love when they're like Benedict Cumberbatch. Who?
Who?
Like,
Yeah.
Does it 4 or 5 times? It's great.
Yeah. Have you finished it, FSM Imp? Did you
If I
Finish it,
finished
yeah.
what?
Toast of London?
Toast of London.
Oh, no, I haven't finished it yet.
Okay.
I watched it just that one night.
All right.
Which B am I?
I'm gonna need some direction.
Yeah, hello, this is Chris Fandango. Yes, I can hear you, Chris Fandango.
Yeah.
Ken Fandango.
Hello, Stephen.
Every fucking time.
Yeah, every time.
All right, all right, last Jello shot down the hatch.
All right, sounds good. I need a Jello shot.
Oh,
What was going on there?
Man, the third Jello shot's the worst one.
I don't want to sit and wait for this twatting Martian thing to come.
maybe we should just download the like item spawning mod or whatever. And
I
then
know, and just
spawn
like
the
skip this boss so we can actually progress. Cause it's fucking broken. I'm just gonna do it. You know what? I'm gonna get a Zerg potion and I'm just gonna farm Poltergeist. I'm just gonna do it. That's it.
All right, we'll help.
Right. That's it. There's no more messing around. We're just gonna do it. We'll do it live. Also, I'm gonna grab a quick drink. I need some water. I'll be right back.
You don't remember postdoc, Mike?
Me?
Yeah. You don't remember postdoc?
No. Why?
Yeah, it's
Why
an
should
account. I made the account like last year or something, just for our stream. Shh, he's back.
Wow.
No.
Really?
Fuck. Well, I'm watching the damn stream so that I see you get back. I'm like, oh shit, he's back.
Sydney,
and then I
there's a
remember I
fucking
played his
delay.
second.
Good lord.
That was 10 minutes ago. Damn it.
Such an amateur move.
I know, so amateur.
Shit, I
Yeah,
actually
but-
remember
Oh yeah,
It's
making
it's
that.
our view, our view botting farm.
Yeah.
I can't believe you thought I would remember a random Twitch account you made a couple years ago to punk Maddie with. Like, come on.
It wasn't even a. I think we were talking about doing bots or something, so then I just created the account and I logged in with it that night.
Yeah, you used it that night. I do remember this now, but I have not made the connection at all. Yeah.
Do you remember, Sydney, when we had a bunch of fake Facebook accounts we did for some Facebook game? What was that? Some random Facebook game. We made a bunch of fake Facebook accounts to farm up something.
Yeah, I've used that stuff before, like fake accounts for shit like that to gain extra, like that, cause that's what my account's doing right now with Hex Chat. I just have it logged into a bunch of different IRCs and And if any of them do the how long you watch, you get up there pretty fast with watching every single second of every stream.
I'm hitting the lags now. This should make dodging easy, though, right? Isn't this how we eventually killed the worm, or did we do the worm legitimately after this?
Oh, here we go.
It's so fast still! What? It's no slower. Everything else is slow.
It has the immunity to lag buff, don't you know?
Yeah. If only we had that.
I mean, this seems to be going okay.
I mean, my health's pretty low, though. I'm just gonna try and, like, stay out of range for a little bit. Just to heal up. Oh wow, you get super good healing in liquid.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Your
Oh, no.
health shoots up really fast.
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest chump in the world for talking to postdoc now.
Ah. I think his health went up. I thought we got him down to half health nearly, but maybe not. I don't even know.
You did right when he died. His health went back up.
Oh.
Also, his maximum health changed too.
Went up
So, like,
or
if
down?
Down, because I logged out or got,
Ah, okay.
my client crashed. That's the term.
Hmm.
So I wonder then if we do the log out, log in thing, but like...
Well, that ended up netting him health, so...
Yeah. Yeah. We don't want that.
Wait, so does postdoc also do the Twitch art?
This what, Mike?
The postdoc account?
What does it also do, or...?
The Twitch RPGs?
I don't think so.
Okay. You should, because that's just free bits then.
I haven't had one of those for a while, you know.
They're about like once a month, basically.
Oh, the research power group. Okay, I thought RPG meant like an actual RPG thing, like something like Steam does or whatever during the sales.
That'd be cool. Okay. I'm gonna try this boss solo on the other world, on the single player, because I think another advantage of doing it on single player as well is that it
Latency, yeah.
yeah, if there's no latency, and there's a lot of bugs in multiplayer anyway, so maybe it's just completely bugged, we don't even know, so we can try and avoid that entirely. So I'm just gonna hop off the server and just try it on a single player world.
You might want to then toggle off the Zerd potion too, because that will, I think, will even lag like local.
I'm gonna pop it initially. I've only got one in my inventory, so basically I'm gonna drink it and then I'll toggle it off when the boss spawns.
Alright, I'm gonna hang out somewhere for the saucer to spawn.
Okay, sounds good, yeah. And like do some fishing or something. Like just the useful, boring stuff, I guess. I'll try and kill this damn thing.
Alright, I'll probably get off though at 11, so...
Yeah, sounds good. I'll do the same. And then we might have to have a backup game for a bit, basically until this gets fixed, because there is nothing we can do to progress.
I mean, honestly, I think if you don't get it tonight when you do the solo thing, let's just cheat.
Okay, yeah, we can try that.
It's just not worth it, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Because I think it's pretty clear that we can kill it, right? Like, if we've managed to get him to way lower than half health with 3 of us. Where the hell am I going? I'm really confused. Oh, it was to the right of here, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, so if it didn't despawn when one of us died, I think we would be absolutely fine to...
Oh, yeah.
To kill him.
Like, even if we only each got 1 shot at it, like, I think we'd be able to kill it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if after you died, somehow you couldn't refight it in the arena or something, like, I think we'd still be able to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and I was thinking about for that microservice thing we talked about earlier. It'd be really fun to set up the website too as this microservice where you get so much on like the free API, and then you can make an account and get access to the upgraded API where like maybe it doesn't throttle you as bad, or you can do your payloads. Like again, like it's a total fucking joke. Right?
Yeah, that's
like
hilarious.
anyone would pay money for this, but it'd be funny to have it set up for like with Bitcoin or something. So you just send some Bitcoin, you get so many megabytes of amazing 420 Haxer compression.
We could implement a really intensive algorithm that finds the thesaurus synonyms, so we can limit it based off of how many words per minute it'll analyze.
I was thinking just doing it by flat size, like your input text. You can do
I kind of like the idea of you having to wait 3 weeks in order to get a large file done.
No. It's supposed to be a joke also on micro stuff that's really popular now, where people basically build these little things for other apps to utilize. So that's why I was thinking it'd be, because if you were really going to do this, you would not do it as a SaaS. You know, you would just put it in your code. I don't think there's a limit to how much you can drink, DB. Right now, the drink...
It should kill you. Like, if you drink too much, you just die. It bans
Lose all
your
your blast
character.
coins.
No,
Yeah,
it bans you.
You're
You're banned. You're no longer in existence as it terms for this channel.
Is there an API? Can you do that? Like, can we make it so the bot can programmatically ban and mute and kick people?
Yeah, I'll just give it the ability to be a mod and just have it do the commands.
You fucker. Ah.
Close.
Like a third health left. Bit less.
Wait, did it despawn?
Yeah, I died.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm an idiot. You're by yourself. For a moment, I'm like, oh, but it's only a multiplayer bug. But it's, you know, that's how that works.
Alright, one more. Final effort.
I believe you double, triple up on all the potions you can. Like, every little bit counts here.
Yeah.
Take that swiftness potion, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
Take the omniscience, but just take every potion. It won't hurt. It won't make it worse.
Don't forget the sonar potion.
Shine. Sonar potion.
Mining potion, like...
Heart reach, obviously, we'll need that.
Heart reach is good, though.
Gender potion, that one's good.
Yeah. definitely. Ooh, restoration
Use it.
potion, reduced potion cooldown. Can we upgrade these? No. So it's only like 80 health, that's not really enough. So that's not worth it. There's actually no good potions left on this server. I drank all of them. Like, let's take the flipper potion, that'll help.
Hey.
I mean, it won't make it worse until I have to try and find in this massive long line of buffs which one is the Zerg potion so that I don't instantly die.
Oh, well, the Zerg one luckily is pretty. It has a pretty distinct little icon.
Yeah. Oh,
And you'll know its location when you turn it on, so it's not like you have to find it.
That's true.
I'm sorry, though. What were you gonna say? You said like an actual.
Well, it's raining as well. Like it's the acid rain thing, and I don't know if that turns off underground. Right?
It eventually goes. It just goes away.
Yeah, it times
make
out
sure
the rain, but like I don't know if maybe during that fight I had. Oh no, it's just it's just turned off now, so I actually have no idea. I don't know what my defense was during that fight, but maybe that had an effect.
Sure. Why not?
Sure, whatever. At this point, who the hell cares, right? Oh, I've gone too far again. Look what you made me do.
Taylor Swift, new single.
Here it is. It's this one.
I still can't believe that Total Biscuit said that the new BSG game was worth $40.
I don't understand that either. Oh, I think I might have got rid of my portal gun. Anyway, carry on, sorry.
I guess I should check out his video to see what he thinks, because, like, I don't know, I've even played more of it now, and the story is pretty eh.
Oh, really?
And, like, yeah, and, like, I don't know enough about the BSG original series, because this takes place during the first Cylon War.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't really know enough about the, like, flavor, I guess, of the first one, but certainly, I felt like what the show had going for it is that pure desperation and terror when the Cylons attacked kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it's just like fucking another day on the job, and I don't know if it's just I've kind of figured out how it works, but like, it's not challenging. Like, I basically maxed out on the number of carriers I can get a bunch of Viper Mark IIs, and fuck them up. Like, there's not like in the ships. They're supposed to have like ship varieties, so you're supposed to like have your big carriers that you defend with your cruisers and things like that. But like, as of now, there's not like an incentive to not just build as many carriers as possible because the strike fighters do so much damage.
Right, got you.
Like it'd be better if the like cruisers and smaller ships had like really good anti-fighter weapons, or had more like little supporting roles, like could shoot down incoming munitions or something. Because as of now, it's like, why would I get a ship that has a gun on it and a missile launcher when I can get a ship that has a gun on it, missile launcher, and 2 squads? Like,
yeah, I see. So it's just not very well balanced then, right? That's what I'm hearing.
No.
Yeah.
I ran into my first battles, what are they called? The base stars or whatever, the Cylon, like,
yeah, the
big
base
capital
star.
ships. And I'm like, oh no! And then I'm like, oh wait, never mind.
Oh, it's fine.
Like,
yeah.
It's fine. I thought it was gonna be. And the storyline is like shit. Like,
Yeah, really.
it's really dumb.
That's a shame. I mean, it had promise.
If they have mods, I think it all could be fixed with just some more talented people. What are you up to, Sydney?
Finishing that tiling job.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we probably can get every MP. Oh, we haven't yet. Yeah.
Those hooks do so much damage. Get out the way, get out the way. No, this is going badly. Oh, I got a heal off though.
That sounds good. Did you do it?
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
The only other thing I think we should just cheat now, but the only thing we could try is like the some sort of cheese, like just make it like a really long tunnel and just see if running away constantly and shooting back at it does damage and it can hurt us, you know?
Yeah.
Like we kind of did for the other thing. I don't know if it goes out of the biome matters. Some things, some bosses do and some really don't. Oh, way to chump the password.
Shut up, mate. I'm not in the mood.
I mean, yay, you're the great.
Hey, he did not
Woohoo.
show it on screen, so that's good.
Yeah, see, I remembered that bit. Alright. Do you have
I mean,
the
it is a
server
super
terminal on?
complicated password, so
It is, it's very difficult. Death counter. Yeah, Gibu, tell me how many deaths there were and I'll happily update it.
Over 9,000.
Alright, so what was the plan? What was we were gonna do something. What were we gonna do?
Cheat.
Yeah, but I can't do that right now. Because I don't actually know how to cheat, so I'm gonna have to look it up.
Stop playing in 8 minutes, so whatever.
Whatever you want in that time.
Drain the ocean into hell. I don't know. Build bronze swords and try to kill every boss we can with them.
Yeah.
do
Blindfolded.
the math of that first. I want to know the math behind that one.
Oh yeah, I know what.
I
know what
mean,
we'll
if we do bronze sword or the copper sword, get a good roll on it, you know. And with everything else we have, in terms of like maybe are we allowed to use minions or not? I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, I don't think you could, because if you're talking about a copper sword that is what, like 6 damage, even with 10,000% increase, it still does full soul damage.
Well, but this is the thing though. Like Cthulhu, we have so much defense and health. We probably could just live until we kill it.
That's true,
It'd be
yeah.
interesting to see how far we could get. I'm not saying we could get that far, but I have a feeling with some of the bosses, we would be able to just, the 3 of us, slowly grind their health down, you know, take at a time. I mean, would we want to do this? I don't think so. But
No.
it is something. It is like a...
It could maybe be done, yeah. I'm gonna do
I've got
as
an
a
alien
pumpkin
saucer.
moon.
chasing me. Alright, we can do Zerg Pumpkin Moon. Rest in peace, server.
Yeah, make it nighttime, please.
Okay.
Did we
Yes.
get an email from them yet, or from the last time when
No,
we had all the
last
lag?
last time.
Take out my anger on the server.
Oh, I need to get my lucky ring out.
Oh yeah. Make sure we get enough money.
You know, we haven't gotten that Frost Invasion event yet.
That's what we've been trying to spawn. That's why you've been out in the last 2/3 of the map.
I thought that was for the Martian invasion.
That's the same thing.
The Frost and Martian are the same?
Frost Invasion. I heard Alien somehow. I've no idea how. Okay, yeah. The frost one we have to spawn as well. It's just like the pumpkin moon. We just never did it, but we could do. I'm not getting as many items like to heal up my mana anymore. I'm having to pop potions. I'm gonna go to the other side so that I can get those items basically. It really hurts for a little while. There we go. I wonder what the record is for the number of points on a pumpkin moon.
Oh, what do the points even mean?
It's just like a record, I guess. So you can do it again and try and beat your score from last time. I think I need to change to a piercing weapon now. There we go. That's better.
Man, I'm getting like 3 FPS right now.
Oh, 37? It's looking pretty good over here. Just into the meat grinder.
The difference between Zerg Persian and non-Zerg Persian is pretty crazy. Like over on my side, there's like 2 pumpkins, that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like hundreds and hundreds of them. The building is another component of this game. I find it somewhat, I don't know. I really have to be in the mood for it.
You can show off our new building that Sydney just finished.
Okay.
The luxury condos.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'm taking a lot of damage again now all of a sudden.
What's your armor?
Oh, I don't have my buff running actually. So probably something.
I haven't been using my buff.
My Aegis buff.
Oh yeah,
248.
I've been using that one. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Why am I not getting any command stars again? There we go.
I'm up to 204 platinum.
I don't know what mine is because I have to move.
It's only 11:35 p.m.
So it's like, what, halfway now?
Do you think we can break a million points?
I was just looking at that. I don't know.
I
Maybe.
feel like we all need Zerg potions and the equidistant points.
Yeah. Yeah, it slows down a lot, like when basically when the morning woods come, because they're so much slower than the pumpkins. The pumpkins just come and sit on top of me, so they keep dropping the mana. But the morning woods just don't do it.
And the morning woods shoot that projectile, which I'm sure is harder on the server too.
Probably, yeah.
Just because like it's an extra little thing to keep track of. I feel like if I had a penetrating item, it would be even.
Remember the molten emit ampultor? You can use that one, which is what I've been using.
Yeah, with the prison, you get to like 120,000, but then everything dies. So it actually beats the Zerg potion spawn rate at that point. Oh, I never did get that drink, did I? Womp womp. Kibu's reminding me he's just taking another drink. So quite a few this stream, haven't you, mate?
Oh, question, Maddie. So it just said Postdoc was upgraded to Zealot and has 30 blast coins to spend.
Yes.
So that 30 ended up being correct. You just have it say how many coins that they currently have, right?
Yes, so the problem last time is that both blast coins and that rank upgrade was reporting the total number of points that you have, which is linked to the rank. But regardless of how many blast coins you actually spend, you will never lose your rank.
Blast coins and whatever are two separate
kind of,
entities.
yeah. I guess you can think of it.
It's just the total number of blast coins you've earned is your rank.
Yes, basically, compared to how much you actually have to spend. So when it says you've got 30 to spend, that means that's the 30 points to spend on the slots and stuff.
Okay. So does winning big on slots help you advance faster?
No,
Then
that just changes again the number that you have to spend. So that doesn't change the rank. So the rank is a separate thing. It's done purely based on time.
We need a little blast wiki. I guess we can just do it with a GitHub page.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, actually. Yeah.
It's too bad we don't get banners.
We do,
For the pumpkins?
right? Don't we?
No, it just says kill count unavailable.
trophies.
Oh, trophies. Yeah, sorry. Same kind of thing, though, right?
Yeah, alright though, it's past my time, so I'm gonna have to get off, but you guys can finish off this moon.
Okay, it's oh no, it's 4:30, isn't it? In the morning? Yeah, so it's 2 more minutes. So it doesn't look like we're gonna get to the million, though.
You guys have a good night.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Take care,
Night.
and see you soon. See you tomorrow. We'll finish this up, then we'll take a look at the new building, and then call it for tonight. And we'll do a bit of cheating over the next week so that we're ready for next stream. The sprites aren't even loading like properly anymore. Like when I hit them, they disappear. Because
Yep.
This is really weird.
We got a good mic camera freeze too.
Oh yeah.
Wow, we might actually get 1 million.
We actually might, yeah. What? How did that change so quickly? It looked like we were going to be miles off it. We got like 30 seconds. Come on, we're going to get the 1 million. 7, 8, 9, 1 million! Yay! With 30 seconds to spare.
We're the best.
What?
Turned out it was really Mike holding us back. Whoa, what are they doing now?
And they all just fell through the ground. That's it. We're done. Oh, and all the gold just immediately disappeared. Oh, did you pick it up? Is that why?
I did, yeah. Yeah, the 250 platinum. Yeah, I picked that one up.
Yeah, I have 683, so you're welcome to keep it. I actually think I'm nearly on my second stack of 999 platinum now. Which is like the maximum that the game even registers that you have in savings. Yeah, 942 on my second stack. Maybe if I sell some of this shit, maybe I'll be able to get a bit more. Oh, is everything dead? Everyone died, did they? Looks like it. Well, the luxury condos are looking delightful. I love this red-white cross-hatching. They're not all valid housing, though.
Yeah, I just finished the background. Mike was the one that's supposed to furnish them all.
Oh, you can't trust him to do anything.
No. I mean, you could, but where is he now?
Yeah, exactly. No, there's actually... We randomly have a couple of lizard tables and chairs, so I'll just use these. To keep with the aesthetic of every room looking horrible currently. With an amazing back wall. I can't even... The chandelier means that I can't actually put anything in this room.
Yeah, remember, Mike was the one that decided how the room should look in this, and he also did a bad job with that.
Oh dear. Alright, are these valid housing? Needs a light source. That one's suitable, good. The one with the tiki torch in the middle. I think here I can just whack a torch in there, that should be fine. That's suitable. We just need a table and chair in the top left one, and then we've got 3 new houses. Let's see if we've got any random stuff lying around for that. Oh, we've got another chest. Just put that down. Where's the trees? We don't have any trees nearby anymore. We've farmed them all.
Yep, we have.
brutally killed them all. You can replant trees. You need acorns to do that. We were being very green originally in the game, but it looks like that has stopped. We have quite the carbon footprint these days. Okay, that one's suitable too. Great. So we got 3 new houses. Lovely. Still a lot of coins just lying around on the ground. Very good, very good. Alright, okay, that's it. We're done. Another very unproductive stream. We tried really hard, but it was just not happening. That's gonna be it then. So we'll look into, over the next few days or so, we'll look into trying to find a way to get the item that we need from that boss as it's broken in the mod. And then I'll also get a couple of the spawn items for it as well, so that when it's fixed in the mod, we'll be able to do it properly and show that we can do it. So that'll be good. But then we can actually move on and press on to the next boss, which is really what I want to do. So that will be it for this evening. Thursday's stream is going to be cancelled. It's a Boise State football game, so I'll be going to that. So there'll be no stream on Thursday, so the next scheduled stream will be Saturday morning for some more Heroes of Might and Magic, some Heroes 3. And the next Terraria stream is going to be next Tuesday, so a week from now. I'm going to update the death counter. I think I died 25 times, so I shouldn't have said that out loud because now I have to do the maths correctly. 183. I'm going to make it 183, why not? That's 26 times, I'm aware. Mike, I think Mike died 20 times. And I think Sid died 20 times as well.
Sure. Do 300 times.
Yeah, the death counter beyond a certain point has just gotten a little like, whatever. We're dying too frequently for this to be worthwhile anymore. Oh, James T. Beard, the pirate's just joined. That's exciting. He is a pirate. Anyway, that's it. We're done. Yeah, next time we'll be moving on past this boss. We can guarantee that at least. Because it's been 2 streams now where we've not been able to kill it. So that is enough time for us to spend. We now officially are allowed to say the mod is broken and cheat our way to the next bit. Hooray! Everybody cheats and everybody wins. Have a great night. Take care. Have a lovely rest of the week. Thanks very much to Dorix and FSM Imp for playing with me. It was always fun. And see you next time.